After a 2-week break and a delayed translation, Chapter 34 of Baki Rahen has now released. And to all of the Pickle supporters, you have my condolences. But if you would like to interact with me, my community, show off your art, drop some memes, just talk in general, or maybe even self-promote, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. And before I begin today's video, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this fight thus far? Have you been enjoying this matchup? And in the last chapter of Baki Rahen, Jack had hit Pickle with a German suplex, leaving us left wondering, just exactly what is Jack Hanma planning? And today's chapter is titled Anytime, Any Place, with the cover being Jack Hanma having a very serious and locked in facial expression. And this manga cover perfectly transitions us into the chapter as Jack Hanma is throwing yet another suplex as if he was Brock Lesnar himself. And this suplex seems to be the most powerful one coming from Jack so far. Jack flashes his blade of the modern age, the super low angle and high speed German suplex, now for the third time. Pickle's eyes then closed, and Pickle is now unconscious for what I believe is the third time during this fight. And Pickle is not looking good at all, as his head was then knocked onto the ground with all of Jack's power being transferred throughout the suplex. Pickle was flipped upside down, and Jack had jumped up from this first suplex immediately after executing it, as the crowd and even Baki Hanma himself were insanely surprised. But this would not be enough to take Pickle down, and Jack, knowing this, rolled against Pickle's back, throwing Pickle onto his stomach in the process. What is this? He has sprung up and returned to his original stance. Jack then wrapped his arms around Pickle's waist. He has taken Pickle's back again. Just what exactly is Jack planning? Jack then locked his hands together while smiling like a villain. And something that I would just like to point out is the insanity of this sequence of panels. Itagaki had to have done this on purpose. There's no way. But nonetheless, Pickle had woken up, and by the time he had opened his eyes, Jack had already planted his feet, and Pickle was yanked extremely quickly. Oh, back-to-back German suplexes, another one. Pickle was thrown immediately after waking back up, and Pickle had hit his head yet again, causing his eyes to be closed. Oh, now he is. Once again, he kicks up from the bridge. Jack rolls once again, landing back onto his feet. Jack unleashes it again, throwing Pickle around as if he was a lightweight, with Jack executing yet another German suplex, sending Pickle's head through this barrier of the arena. And Pickle was yet again just sitting there, stunned. Whoa, right into the fence? Again? And Mr. Tokugawa could not believe what he was witnessing. Modern martial arts has just planted the man from the Cretaceous into the walls of this sacred arena. Jack had executed these suplexes so fast that you could see the spots where Jack had thrown Pickle around the arena, with Pickle now being left laying in the barricade, giving us a bit of a callback to when Jack was in the same exact situation that Pickle is in now during their first fight. And he is looking down on him. The Fang of modern martial arts looks down on the unmoving Fang of the Cretaceous. And Pickle is out cold. Jack then put his hands up. And what is this? Jack then began doing some sort of sign language, leaving the crowd confused. Jack is... what is this? He is miming bites? Is he signing? Air biting. He is saying that he is ready to bite now, anytime and any place. Jack has officially declared himself victorious and the match is over. Well, that happened. This is just my personal opinion, but if this truly is the end of this fight, this has to be one of my least favorite fights in all of the Baki series. Pickle had been stun locked almost the entire fight, and me personally, I do not really favor either of these two fighters. And I like both of these characters enormously, but Pickle did not deserve to be done this dirty. The main issue that I have with this conclusion is this fight has lasted a total of 4 months, with me getting more and more hyped after every chapter, and it amounted to almost nothing. And Jack getting this win makes sense. This is the main stepping stone to his character development in my opinion. But Jack's character did not develop or evolve in almost any way. And the only reason that I could think of for this fight going the way it did is for this fight to build hype and set up yet another rematch, in which this rematch could be way more brutal and intense. And also, I'm pretty sure that Jack is not satisfied either, as he declared himself to be ready for yet another bite-off anytime, any place. And also, Pickle does not understand the arena's rules. And this could just be me coping, but let me explain. As I've previously mentioned, Pickle has been stun-locked for almost this entire fight. But when Pickle was angered, he fought back and actually did damage to Jack, along with him also not entering his final form, which could completely change the circumstances of this fight. And once again, this could just be me coping, but just imagine if Jack's back was turned as he thought that he had won, and Pickle begins getting up out of the rubble, bulking up with each step while entering his final form, before he would then go on to have a good and actually close fight with Jack. And this would actually make sense, as Pickle has somewhat domesticated himself to fit modern society, but nonetheless, he still has his primal instincts and those years of muscle memory. And I can't imagine Pickle just getting up and walking out of the arena like nothing happened after waking up. Pickle is described as an apex predator. Pickle is a man that literally hunted Tyrannosaurus Rexes. There is no way that Pickle lost like this and would just leave the arena. If this really is the end of this interaction, then Pickle will spin back. And if he doesn't, then that makes absolutely no sense. But I'm still watching. I like Baki, okay? There's just no other manga that portrays buff shirtless men fighting the way Baki does. And also, Jack's fight with Hanma is also basically confirmed for the near future of Baki Rahen. And that fight will be a lot better than many people expect, with Hanma representing durability, while Jack Hanma on the other hand represents the complete opposite of that, straight damage. And this fight would actually help Jack further his character development even more, with Jack having an opponent that could stop Musashi Miyamoto's blade with his knuckle. But that will be all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section below, did you enjoy today's chapter? And if you did enjoy today's video and would like to support me, then you can leave a like and subscribe. It's completely free on your end and helps me out way more than you may think. And once again, if you would like to interact with me, my community, show off your art, drop some memes, talk in general, or maybe even self-promote, then you can join the Discord that can be found in the description box below. And also, there will be another break before the next chapter on Baki Rahen, with chapter 34 releasing on December 25th. Meaning this break will last a whole 3 weeks of no chapters. But that will be all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!